Hi guys, it's Yvonne here from Big Meat Media. Now I've had loads of emails from people asking me on the media mastermind that I'm having in London on the 20th of July, what's actually going to be covered. So I wanted to share with you three proven methods that I use in my business, one using Facebook, one using Twitter and one using LinkedIn, so that you can see the kind of stuff that I'll be teaching on the day. But remember, it's not just about the day. We really drill down into your business starting this week. I've already sent out the questionnaires that everyone's going to be filling in, and then we're booking our calls this week. And I'm going to be doing a social audit before we even get to London, looking at your profiles. And then when we're there on the day, there's going to be lots of fun activities, including me showing you the kind of stuff that I'm about to show you now. And then afterwards, it's not one of those courses where you come and you take a load of notes and then you go away, you do nothing with it. I'm keeping you accountable. So there is a 4-week deadline. You have to meet that deadline, and I will be keeping in touch with you to make sure that you do and completing the project. So although it's kind of billed as a day in London, it's actually a 6-week project, okay? Launching something for you. It could be a business, it could be a new product. You may want to revamp something. So whatever it is that you want to focus on in your business, that's what we're going to be working on. So I'm in Facebook right here, and I've gone into the search bar and used Graph Search for people from Nottingham who like Slimming World, because as well as running the media company, I've also got a boot camp. So I use this to find out, to connect with people, and also you could search for example, pages liked by people who like Assert Fitness if you're Dean Colson. And so if you're looking to do joint ventures, there, right there in front of your very eyes, is a list of potential partners. But at the minute, I'm looking for clients to get into my new program. My new program is a strength program for men. So I've narrowed it down to Slimming World in Nottingham by using the filters over here on the side. I've got more than 1,000 people at the minute. So I'm just going to go into gender and turn it into all the men on here. And you can see there's fewer than 100, but that's quite a nice list there to target. So I can look through, see if there's anyone that I know, send them a little message. I wouldn't make friends with them, but you can still message them. Don't be spammy. You don't want to get told off by Facebook. But, look for connections. Here, look, I've got a mutual friend. So maybe I could ask Tracy to mention it to this guy. Two mutual friends here. So, there's nothing wrong in dropping them a line and just mentioning that you've got something happening and they may be interested, okay? But don't drop them your link and ask them to buy. So that is Graph Search on Facebook, which we'll be using a lot, and I'll be showing them a lot on the day. Let's move over to Twitter now. I use lists a lot on Twitter. So I'll show you how to do that, because when you get up first thing in the morning and you look down your feed, it's like, oh my God, where do I even start? And all I want to do really is look at media and marketing. So I do that by creating lists. So under your wheel here, there is a tab called lists. So you go in there. These are my lists. I've got some friends in America, UK entrepreneurs, mentees, some of my clients, media, bloggers that I like to follow, news, mentors, instructors I like to follow and retweet, reporters. And you can see here, some of the elements are locked because I don't want people to get access to my contacts. Some are open, and you can do the same for yours. Keep them private or have them on show. So let's create a list so that you can see how to do this. It's down here, just at the side. So let's create a list called fitness trainer. I'll just put FitPro for that and save list. I'm going to keep it public so anyone can see it. Now I can go in here and I can search, and I can search via their name if I know who I want to put on my list, or I'll just search fitness trainer. And you can see it's already brought up a list of people. Some I'm already following and some I'm not following. So let's say Sean T, I want to add him to my list. I'm going to follow him and then I'm going to go to the wheel and it's just here, add or remove from list. And I'm going to tick the fitness trainer box and now he'll be on it. So if I take you back into my list, fitness trainer, and there he is. And now you see I can automatically easily follow what he is doing. Awesome, love that. There's so many possibilities for that you can use it for. You can follow your clients and keep an eye on what they're doing, especially at the weekends when they're out drinking, and then you can, let them know on Monday morning that you saw them. You can follow people that you admire in the industry for inspiration and idea. Obviously, you can follow your competitors. So there's so many different permutations to that. Let's move over to LinkedIn now. A lot of people get lost on LinkedIn. They don't really know what to do. It's very much a corporate world, so you're out to impress. So, if ever you're doing anything like I'm talking at Fit Pro Live, that gives me a standing in the community. So I'm using that element in here on LinkedIn. You want to build up your connections here. You want to be aiming for 500 plus. When you look at your profile strength, you'll be able to see where you're at, and you really want to get it up, as high as possible, obviously. Just sort of shy. I don't know what is the top one, but I'm at All-Star at the moment. And then the other good thing about this is you can get endorsements, skills and endorsements. So people that come on and say that you're good at, fortunately for me, public relations, radio coaching, that kind of thing. For you, obviously, it's going to be fitness, one-to-one training, group training, sports massage, all the different elements that make up your business. Also, a really great idea is to get, as well as the endorsements, recommendations, proper testimonials, and be very picky about who you have giving you these. I have two, a good friend, Katie Ungles, who's a client, and also Damien St. John, who is a network presenter at Celador Radio, and I used to work with him on the Drive Time show at Leicester Sound. And then obviously I've got my other background here. So to get endorsements is the one at the bottom that are very easy. They come up at the top when you go onto LinkedIn and you just click, does such and such know about graphic design? Yes, they do. But what you're after is these referrals, references, and you get that by going to edit profile and drop down here, ask to be recommended. You can choose what you want to be recommended for. So I want to be recommended for Big Mick Media. Who do you want to ask? You can just choose, somebody that you trust, obviously, and somebody who's going to give you a good profile. I was going to go for Katie Bullman, but she's not in there. So you just choose, a connection, and then you literally hit send. And they'll more than likely do it for you. So I hope you enjoyed that, whiz through lesson. That's just literally 3 ways that you can use social media that you're probably not using. You might be using one element, maybe 2. But the day is all about making sure that you and your business are really making the most of social media. And trust me, that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's lots more that I'm going to be showing you on the day. So if you are interested, the link is below. Check it out. The closing date is today. If you want to know any details about it, or if you want to jump on a Skype call with me and talk about it in more detail, then by all means, give me a message on Facebook or email me and let me know. And we'll jump on a Skype call and I'll talk you through it. But it'd be great to see you in London. And have a great weekend.